What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Rangers Talk podcast. And today we are going to be previewing Game 7 between the Rangers and the Devils, which is now today. We are here at game day. I'm going to put this up because we need it right now, because we need it. Father in heaven, Rangers in 7. We need it. And these playoffs have just been wild. We just saw the Maple Leafs finally break their drought. We just saw the Kraken upset the defending Stanley Cup champions. The Florida Panthers upset the best regular season team in NHL history. This is going to be that's the only thing that scares me, because I feel like that the Rangers should be the favorites, and we're seeing a lot of upsets, but hey, if the Rangers win, maybe after all we were the underdogs all along.
Yeah, 100%. It just seems like everything's just fallen into our favor, so we just gotta capitalize, like you said, tomorrow or today now, rather. And yeah, we'll see what happens. After Devils, hopefully, feel pretty confident in our chances at the cup. So we'll see.
Yep, like Lucas said, which we talked about off air ad nauseum, the window is wide open for the Rangers to do this thing if they win this game today. This is a huge opportunity for them to capitalize on, because I don't know how you could say anyone else is the favorite to win besides the Rangers. I know that they choked a 2-0 lead and now we're in game 7, but when you look at least the teams, especially given the fact that they're the only team, actually no, the Oilers won their round 1, but the Rangers and Oilers would be the only two teams from the Final Four last year to advance beyond the first round. So the Rangers have that experience. When you look at the teams around, you have Florida, who they won the first round last year, but they ended up getting spanked by Tampa Bay. So it's not like it really mattered that they got a participation medal for going to the second round. You have Toronto, who ended up, of course, losing in the first round because that's what they do. Not this time around, but that's what they do normally. You have Carolina, who they beat last year. Seattle, a first-time playoff team. Dallas, who had a cup run during the COVID bubble, of course, but obviously those were just weird times. You have, who am I forgetting? Vegas, too. Missed the playoffs last year. And then who else came? And then Edmonton, yeah, who made the Final Four. So you're looking at it right now. This is a pretty good opportunity for the Rangers to bounce on.
Yeah, I hope the players actually see what opportunity they can potentially have after this round, and I hope they show up tonight and really make a statement and realize, hey, like this could be the year. Like after everything we've been through as fans, just to finally see that this team can really do it for like once in a while. It's been a while, obviously, but last year was probably, we didn't know what to expect with the team. Great run, but we have high expectations for this team and we know what they're capable of. And now seeing that, the path that we could potentially be headed in, gotta feel good as a fan. This is the best I've felt, probably since 2015, but obviously we've had injuries deeper in the playoffs, specifically against Tampa. But yeah, like I'm excited as a fan. I'm excited, but nervous.
Yeah, definitely nervous. Definitely nervous, because obviously it's a tall order to win 3 games on the road in the series. Florida just did it. So the Rangers do have the ability. And I also had Devil fans in my comments after game 5 being like, how could you discredit us? How are you saying that the Rangers are the favorites in the series? We beat you guys more in the regular season. We were higher in the standings. Let me ask you this, Devils fans. Who were the favorites last year? Pittsburgh or the Rangers in that first round matchup? Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh was the favorites. And I'm pretty sure we beat them more in the regular season last year.
We did, yeah.
They were lower in the standings, but they were the more experienced team. And the other thing is, what was the thing in common with every Rangers Devil game this year throughout the regular season? They were all 1-goal games. except for one because of an empty netter. But outside of that, they're all 1-goal games. The difference is not that sizable. And I don't understand why Devil fans took it as also me insulting their team. I predicted the series to go far, but it's a
And
different conversation.
and you know, we swept Tampa last year in the regular season, and we, you know, lose to them in 6 games. So, you know, whatever happened in the regular season doesn't mean anything, you know, come playoff time, because playoffs, as we all know, is just a totally different story or a totally different season, however you want to say it. And it's been evident year after year that it's always been that way. So, um, I guess you could say the fans are just excited to be in a playoff matchup, but you know, playoffs and regular season, two different things.
Yeah, and they have to win this game. And the other point that I wanted to add it to what I was talking about before is that when you go out and make moves like acquiring Vladimir Tarasenko, Patrick Kane, and then you, of course, add the depth with Mott and Mikkola, you are expecting yourself to win a cup. If you don't get out of the first round, it is a failure of a season.
Mm.
It is a failure of a season. And I don't care if the Devils are a good team or not. I could care less if they were the number 1 seed, the Rangers, and they lost to the 8 seed. I could care less if they were the 8 seed playing the number 1 team. If you go out and acquire Vladimir Tarasenko, Patrick Kane, your expectation is to win the cup. And if you lose in round 1, that is a failure.
Yeah, 100% agree. I mean, those are, you know, names that not only won the cup, but, you know, big time names for the teams that they played for and played big roles in their cup championship runs. So, you know, just to add, you know, veteran talent, experience like that to, you know, a team that just came off a conference final run. I mean, you can't, you know, you got to get past obviously the first couple rounds. You know, you got to be in at least in the final four for it to
Yeah.
be, you know, somewhat of an acceptable season.
But even then, now, like before going into it, it was like if the Rangers get to the final 4 and lose to Boston, you tip your cap. You
Yes,
lost to you lost to the best team. You lost to
exactly.
the Bruins. You tip your cap. But with right now, now that the window's open, they have to. I say they have to make the finals.
Yeah, at this point, you have to make the final. Let's first beat Jersey, but you know, Carolina is a beat up team. They got a few guys that are injured, and you know, obviously their goaltending is a big question mark as well. But um, yeah, no, I mean, aside from that, you know, it's just we're a healthier team. We're a better team right now, and than we were last year when Carolina faced us. So that should be, you know, a series if we make it to the second round that we should win. And then Toronto, Florida. I mean, you know, you don't want to. I mean, Toronto would definitely be a little bit more of a challenge just because, you know, if they make it to the conference final, and, you know, maybe they got something going. But even then, I'd still like our chances against Toronto. And then Florida, sure, they beat Boston, but, you know, I just think it's just our team, they just don't compare to us just in every way, offense, defense, and even especially goaltending. You know, Bobrovsky is obviously not Columbus Bobrovsky. So, you know,
Yeah, and then
just
Alex Lyon potentially getting starts there.
yeah, exactly. So, and you know, even Toronto's goaltend, right? How's their goaltending situation?
Samsonov.
Yeah. So, you know, goaltending, I think whoever we face off isn't gonna compare to Igor. I think we have that edge automatically. Um,
Especially now with Vasilevsky out of the playoffs, and then the next closest was Sorokin in argument. Yes, the
yeah,
Rangers have the edge in goal no matter who they play. Of course, if they get out of this first round, the whole
yeah,
way through, you have the advantage in goal. It's
yeah.
not even close.
And, you know, on defense, Fox and Lindgren. I mean, Fox is a world class player, and you know, and then offense, it got Panarin, Kane, Tarasenko. So, you know, it's going to be, you know, I think Toronto probably matches us, but, you know, could be, is the closest team that matches us, you know, in terms of offense. But I mean, defense and goaltending for us, I think we're in pretty good shape, honestly.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. And with this game 7, I think we're gonna finally see Panarin
Uh,
I think we're gonna
we,
finally see Panarin in Game 7.
we
He
just
did
need.
it last year, of course, getting the OT winner. I have this hunch that we're gonna finally see him at least score a goal, maybe put up an assist as well. I have this feeling that we're gonna see Panarin tonight, and it's going to be one of the key factors. I'd say the X factor, of course, is how Igor Shesterkin plays. I think is that's your biggest X factor going into the game. You have to have Igor rolling, and I trust the Rangers offensively after they figured out hips don't lie, Shakira and Vitek Vanacek. No matter who they put in the net
Yeah.
tomorrow or tonight, I trust them to get the offense going. It's going to be a matter of Igor being that closeout goaltender that we need him to be. And I know that he closed it out against Pittsburgh last year, but still, like, allowing 3 goals there. You'd like for him to keep it to 2 and under, I feel like, when it comes to goals allowed
Yeah,
in
if
the
we get
game.
2 and under, I think we should be in good hands for sure. But obviously, you want him to let in no goals, but I don't know how. I mean, that's definitely a possibility, but I don't want to, say that it's guaranteed. But that, and for tomorrow, we just got to limit our turnovers. Can't feed into that counterattack. The Devils are going to be looking to, get going. Especially in a game 7 like that. With that atmosphere, it's gonna. It's definitely going to be pressuring, but you definitely don't want to, feed their counterattack. And, obviously offensively, it seems like we figured out Schmid, wherever the hell his name is. I actually just can't even pronounce it. What is it? Schmid or Schmid? How do you pronounce it?
I think it's Schmid. I don't know though.
It seems like we kind of solved him offensively, but as long as we don't turn the puck over and our defense is, solid. I don't need them to be great. I need them to be just solid. And that'll be good enough for Igor to get the job done as well. And then, I think Zibanejad is going to have a big day tomorrow or today now. Even like last year in round 1, he didn't really come to life. Zibanejad till
Game 6.
game 6. And like last night, he scored a goal, or 2 nights ago, game 6, game 7, Zibanejad, and then Panarin even, and I just expect the big boys to, come up strong and really, just play with an edge and just play to the potential and just make this one just a statement victory, just to show the Devils who the better team was all along. And yeah, it's just we'll see. It's just, getting nervous. Hey, I'm still trying to collect my thoughts about this game because I don't know what to expect, but I feel like I like our chances, though. I like our chances at the same time.
I agree. I see this going, if they're going to lose, I see it being because of one of these two
Mhm.
occurring. It's
Yeah.
either the Rangers brutally just take an AK and shoot themselves in the foot,
Mhm.
or Igor Shesterkin has a bad game. Those are
Yeah.
the only 2 scenarios I can imagine being the case for the Rangers losing this game.
Yeah. And the fact that we're at a game 7 while like Panarin and Zibanejad, aside from game 6, really like not doing anything, like just shows like those guys, they show up, maybe Patrick Kane, Tarasenko gets it on the board there. Kreider keeps doing his thing too. It's just, this game could definitely be another 5-1, 5-2 victory like it was last night or 2 nights ago. I keep saying last night. I keep forgetting it's 12:50. You know what I mean? Yeah, like and pretty much everything has just been going for, I mean, yeah, so far for the whole series for the Devils. Hughes has been doing his thing, and I mean, I guess Timo Meyer and Dawson Mercer, it's just for the Devils' sake, everything's been going pretty well, but it's just like the fact that it's going well for them and it's not entirely going, you know what I'm saying? For us, we don't have everyone getting on the score sheet just yet, and we're in a game 7, just the Zibanejad and Panarin, them
Lafreniere too is due for a goal.
Yeah, exactly. Those guys getting on the board will definitely be the difference maker for sure. And, you look at the other side with the Devils, Schmid, Game 7, and he's never been in a game like that. It was pressuring as that Rangers Devils rivalry. I don't expect him to. I mean, I'm not going to say he's not going to play well, and I don't want to assume anything, but at the same time, you kind of have to maybe think like maybe he'll be off his game a little bit, especially after how he got lit up in Game 6. So definitely could be nervous coming into Game 7. Again, Rangers been there, done that. Two Game 7s last year. Especially being behind in the series as well. So, in terms of the experience and the pressure, it's just Rangers have been through that. For the Devils, no one really. So I don't know how the Devils are going to be, and maybe they'll, make some costly mistakes, costly turnovers, and hopefully for our sake, and hopefully we capitalize on them for sure, and we really see, a team that has been there, done that, versus a team that is nervous and doesn't know what to do exactly. So
Yeah, they have to just continue to play their game, not fall into the Devils game like we talked about before. And yeah, Freak, you said it earlier too. My point, they live and die by Igor tomorrow or tonight. But yeah, I see this being I could see this being similar to the Carolina Game 7 last year, but I could also see this being like Game 7 against Pittsburgh last year, where we headed to overtime.
yeah, I mean, Rangers just need to play with a great amount of poise tomorrow and just do what they got, what they can do, especially Patrick Kane being in Showtime. He's named Showtime for a reason. He comes up big in big time games in the playoffs, right? So, you have a guy like that on your side, you gotta like your chances for sure. You know, Obviously it's Rangers Devils, so of course fans are gonna be nervous naturally, and the fact that it's a game 7, but you compare the two teams, you just look at both sides. I just feel like you got to like our chances, as long as, we do what we're capable of, you know, and the fact that, 2 Game 7s last year, I think we come out with the win here.
Agree. And I think that another thing I want to add is scoring in transition is going to be key as well. They have to capitalize on these chances that they're going to get because let's face it, the Devils are going to be sending their defensemen up in the offensive zone.
Mhm.
They've done it all series long, and the Rangers have gotten odd man rushes. They've gotten breakaways that they've just blown. Or, you had in Game 6 where Patrick Kane was tripped, but
Oh, what? Yeah, oh, that too. Yeah.
but yeah, you
Yeah.
have to capitalize
Yeah.
on those opportunities that you get. You have to.
Yeah, 100%. And I don't know what kind of style the Devils are going to be, going to play. If they're going to play that running gun or play defensive hockey, exact defense first hockey. But um, what I will say is, let's try to get them to that running gun style, just because you want to get on the board first. Though they're going to feel the pressure, they're going to get play running gun, and then it's going to be a carbon copy of games 1 and 2. Devils obviously changed the way they played Game 3, Game 4, and Game 5. We shot ourselves in the foot there too, but um, but we also can't ignore the fact that they did make adjustments as a team as well. Probably playing a little bit more defensive, but if we can get them to
But even
play,
then, they were still setting their defensemen up a lot of the time.
yeah, I suppose, but again, just get on the board early, make them, feel the pressure. Um, make sure that try to get their D men to pinch, on a lot of the offensive zone plays, and hopefully that leads to more odd man rushes, more scoring chances for us, and we have another game like a Game 1 or Game 2. So we'll see what happens, and the fact that the Rangers, all their games that they've won in the series have all been in very convincing fashion. 5 goals and all 3 wins. That also shows how how much we shot ourselves in the foot when the games that we lost. But as long as the offense shows up, I have no reason to be worried for Game 7.
Yeah, completely agreed. Power plays have to capitalize on
that too.
the majority of the ones that you get. You have to, especially in a game 7, the power play is going to be crucial. And I just would like to see a bit of better work in the defensive zone. Just don't let their defense get comfortable chipping in the offensive zone. Like I mentioned, they can't let them send the defenseman up, because there's way too many times where the defenseman will step in, keep a play alive. They have to do better with that. They have to.
And we have to, be more physical. We're, especially in the D zone, like we saw in game 6, we were just too soft. Like, and when we did lay a check or lay a hit, these guys they're small, they're frail, they're going to get knocked off quite easily. You just got to leave the body. We have big guys, Truba, Mikola, Lindgren, like these guys are tough. They play with a lot of grit, and even Schneider too. So we just got, as long we play our physical brand of hockey, and we just keep knocking them off their skates. I that's another reason why we can definitely come out on top. Just keep knocking them over, keep bowling them around. Especially in the D zones. Don't let them get anything brewing. In
Got to
their
be careful with that, though. Truba got a penalty for being stronger than Nico Heischer. Can't
yeah.
forget that.
But we're definitely the stronger team, definitely the more skilled team, definitely have a better goalie. Comes down to execution and just showing up, straight up, just show up, plain and simple.
Yeah, I agree with that. Rangers need to keep it tight defensively. Trading chances with New Jersey isn't a smart idea. I'm not saying that they should trade chances with New Jersey. I'm just saying when they get the opportunities on an odd man rush, they have to actually capitalize on it, like they did in game 6 with the Barclay Goodrow goal. You have to be able to capitalize on those opportunities that you get. But absolutely, they should be playing tight defensively, because that's what won them games 1 and 2.
Yeah, especially when Jersey, was really feeling the pressure and with their run and gun style, just cause turnovers in the neutral zone. And, we go the other way in odd man rush, and, or just, you just get more scoring chances. Simple as that. Honestly, you're just going to see Jack Hughes, Nico Heischer, those kind of guys, start cheating for offense, and they're going to realize, it's not working. They're going to get frustrated, but that's only if we get on the board first. They get on the board first, there's, I'm not saying we lose the game, but definitely going to be a lot more difficult. But we need to get on the board first. We need to get them to.
Although I do agree with what Agent Smith is saying, that scoring first is important, but I don't think it should be at the expense of the defense early, because of in game 5, you had a bad pinch by Ryan Lindgren, which led to the Jack Hughes breakaway goal.
I'm not,
Yes, agree with that.
not
But
saying hinge exactly, but we just, we're not sacrificing. I'm not saying sacrifice defense for offense. We just got to play a good brand of hockey on both sides of the puck. But I'm just saying, like, just try to get on the board first, because that's what the Devils, they're just gonna, like I said, they're an inexperienced team. They're gonna feel the pressure, especially in a game 7 at home, and they're gonna start pinching. They're gonna start sacrificing defense for offense, and that's exactly where the Rangers want them, because that's what happened in games 1 and 2. And look at the final score. So get on the board early, and I think we should be in pretty good hands.
yeah, completely
Especially get
agree.
up to like a 2-0 lead, forget it. That'd
If
be
they get to a 2-0 lead,
huge.
please, for the love of God, do not go back to November form and blow that.
Yeah,
They got to hold that down.
100%. But 2-0, lead's not safe yet, but definitely the more goals, the more of a goal differential we get from Jersey, the better I like the more I like our chances for sure.
Yeah, 100%. Just looking if we got any other.
And I'm just hoping Schmid or whoever, Vanacek, whoever's in that, maybe Schmid, but I just
Well,
hope
yeah,
they.
that's what I wonder. I really wonder who they're going to go to in goal.
I mean, Ray Ferraro said it should be Schmid for game 7, because they got, his words, he got them to, where they are now. So maybe it is Schmid. And yeah, like we just gotta hope he feels that pressure and we just keep racking goals up.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's going to be Schmid in that. I really think it's going to be, but hopefully this is the case. But again, they got to capitalize on the power plays if they actually get a lot of them.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, I hope the NHL's foaming at the mouth thinking about the fact they could have a New York Toronto
That's
conference
what I was
final right
saying.
now. I'm
That's what I
hoping
was
that they're foaming at the mouth over that right now.
Yeah, right?
But yeah, unfortunately, anything could happen. The power play could just shit the bed completely. That's the unfortunate part, but let's hope. I like the change with Tarasenko on power play one. I really do. And I think that it was the right call because Kane was not really he wasn't really effective on the power play.
Yeah, I don't know, but maybe just too much passing with him and the Panarin or
There was just way too many times where he was open and he was just passing up the scoring opportunities. Like, dude, we brought you. You're in that left circle to shoot or the right circle to shoot.
well, he's a dangler more than anything, so he's gonna, hot dog the puck a little bit and try to set someone up more than, you
See,
know
I thought he made more sense of the bumper. That's what I thought.
yeah, I could see that, but I don't know.
Just because of the way he passes the puck around.
Whoever's down low in the bumper. Yeah, actually, yeah, that's true. No, I agree. That's whatever. Win tomorrow. Just win. I don't care.
Yeah.
If that means Nico Mikola has to be, on the bumper in the power play, I don't care. Just get the W.
I would love for this so those asshats in New Jersey stop saying his name. That would be
Oh
great.
my god. Igor gets the empty net goal, puts the dagger in the series, and he goes in the handshake line and
No, I'd
high
love
fives
for him to do a bit of this if he gets the dagger after scoring the goal. Do a bit of this. Like,
and
yeah,
then,
say my name again. Keep
yeah,
saying my name.
let's go. Like Austin Matthews, yeah.
Yeah, Kreider has the chance. Not just the most clutch Ranger ever, the most clutch player in NHL history, because he's only one goal away from having the most elimination game goals by an NHLer, which is crazy to think about. Which I'm expecting him to show up as well
Yeah, Crynes. That's
in a
another
game
guy.
7. I think you could count on
I'm
Kreider to
calling it.
step
Chris
up.
Kreider, first goal scorer for tomorrow. Calling it right now. He's gonna get a nice
It's going to
tipping
be a
goal,
power play.
power play goal, nice tipping power play goal. Let's say like 13, 12 minutes first period.
You're
And
feeling late. I was
later,
thinking maybe let's get an early power play.
early power play. Oh, like
Yeah, let's get an early power play. Let's score early.
first 5 minutes. Okay. Well, regardless, nice tip and power play goal, and he's gonna have a nice hype ass celebration. He's gonna get the boys rowdy, and from there on, these boys will just be absolutely buzzing. We're gonna maybe pop another Gino in that period, and it's gonna be a fun one. But I think Kreider gets the first one. He's gonna get the guys going. It's gonna be great. I wonder how many Ranger fans will show up tomorrow or today.
Definitely a lot more.
I hope that it's going to be 50-50 at least. Like I expect the Ranger fans to show up for a big game 7, and ticket prices also increased in Prudential, so I see a lot of Devil fans are not happy with that. So we'll see what that means for the Ranger fans. Hopefully they can even the odds in the building, or who knows, maybe they just absolutely outbuy every Devil fan.
Yeah, that would be nice to outnumber them in the crowd. Um,
And yeah, of course that will play a factor because, game 7s, you usually think every fan is, pretty much on your side, but you're gonna hear the Ranger fans tomorrow, I'll just say, or today. I keep saying tomorrow, I swear.
I saw someone write it could be that less Kane is more, meaning that maybe in a reduced role he'll be more effective, shift in and out. Hopefully, hopefully. I mean, that'd be nice, but I don't know if he needs a reduced role to be himself. There are just times where he's just simply not moving his feet out there. It's just that simple. And we saw when he did move his feet, we saw a pretty nice goal in game two. So if he could just start doing that, and then he drew that penalty also, which led to the power play goal in game six. So
Yo,
just about moving his feet. That's all it's about. Cry's contract is looking like a theft, the best value contract, a definite home team discount. Playoff wise, yeah. Playoff wise, definitely. Because he shows up come playoff time.
he's not bad in the regular season.
He's all right, but
30 goal scorer. Come on.
he's
Man.
all right, but
You can't knock out. He's good. He's good. You can't go wrong with the 30 goal scorer. Come on. He's not bad. Don't disrespect Kreitz. Come on. Enough of that.
I hope it is Schmid, because that guy, especially being a rook, is now rattled and don't think he'll be able to take the pressure of a game seven on home ice. But we must bring it to him. Yes.
And the
Agree.
fact he got lit up in game 6, so and he
Not
got
only
pulled.
lit up, but chased out of the net.
Yeah, and exactly. He got pulled, so he's in shambles mentally. He's gotta. I don't.
Watch
I
they
mean,
just shock us and Mackenzie Blackwood comes in.
what's up?
I said, watch they just bring Mackenzie Blackwood in, have him start. They just shock us all.
Dude, imagine like out of nowhere, Corey Schneider comes out of nowhere, just starts playing for the Devils. Imagine that. No, we'll
Yeah.
get Brodeur in net. Get Brodeur in net. Light him up. Marty. Get the Marty chance back. W's. Yes, sir. Turn me up.
Have to shoot low for rebounds. Schmid gives up a lot of rebounds. Yeah. Rebounds and shoot high glove side. That's what won them game 6.
Yeah, 2 goals on the glove side up high. So I think, like I said, like we said, figured him out. To keep doing that,
Hopefully.
we're in good hands.
Hopefully
I
he
don't want
scores
this
the
to
game
go
winner.
overtime. I just don't want this game to go overtime. I just want the Rangers to win in convincing style. I don't want to be in the hospital because I have, go under a cardiac arrest. Like, there's like, I don't need that shit, bro. We need another 5-1, 5-2 victory. That's it. I don't need to have a heart attack. 5-2 victory, 5-1 victory, convincing fashion. No overtime, none of that bullshit. We're not doing cardiac Rangers. Just
Yeah, please no.
blow them out, get out of new shit jersey, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Get out of that city. Get out of that city. Let's get back to the Big Apple.
Yeah, I can't take an overtime. I've been telling people,
especially at Prudential. That's once I see the overtime in Prudential, I have automatic PTSD. If you know what I mean. I don't want to see another Adam Henrique here, buddy. No way.
and we know who it would be to score that OT winner for New Jersey.
Palat. Be fucking Palat.
Yeah, we know it. We know it would be Palat.
No brainer. Fucking been killing us for past 8 years. No brainer.
Yeah.
Imagine if fucking Alex Killorn was on that team. Forget it.
Oh my god. I would think it's a guarantee we lose this game
Killorn,
7.
Yeah,
Killorn and Palat.
Yeah, Killorn ties the game with like fucking less than a minute left, and then fucking Palat pops the OT. Forget it. Forget it.
During the offseason, we gotta all come up with a list, like make a starting 5, and of course a goalie of Ranger killers, and see. We'll let the fans vote who has the best. Like we'll do a draft style for it. We'll try to draft. Like we'll combine a list together, and then we'll do a draft, and then the fans will vote who has the best Ranger killer team. We gotta do something like that for the offseason.
No, definitely. I'm with you on that.
Both road teams won game 7 tonight. GG Devils. Hopefully the trend continues. I know you're a Devils fan, but I hope it continues. winner of this is going to play the Leafs in the Eastern Conference Finals. We were talking about that as well off air. Yeah, 1,000%. Carolina is very banged up. I think that either team coming out of this series could beat them.
Fucking Rangers need to fucking come up clutch, dude. As long as they just show up, dude, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. I promise.
I agree.
I promise we'll be fine.
Martinez is a Ranger killer. I mean, he scored an OT Cup winner. I don't know if I'd say he's a killer for that.
No, I mean, I think that there were a couple times where we played the Kings in the regular season and he scored against us too. So
fair enough.
Yeah, Palat, Killorn. Oh my god. I'm trying to think who killed us in that series. 2015. Who else was it? I just remember a lot of Killorn and Palat action. That's it. Huh. I just remember Ben Bishop being a freaking brick wall that series.
Yeah.
Ben Bishop was a brick. I still think we should have won that series.
The fact that the Canes were in a tough match with the Islanders means the Rangers should be fine against the Canes. Got to get past New Jersey first, but yeah, the Islanders banged up Carolina a lot. You had Pajot, Tomahawk, Tara Vinan's handoff. Jack Drury got crunched into the boards too. You had a couple of big injuries for Carolina, and then of course Pacioretty, Svechnikov getting hurt during the regular season. I think they should. I don't want to say this because I thought that the Rangers, after going up 2-0, were going to close the series out quickly, but they should, at the very least, have an easier time beating Carolina this year if they play them than they did last year. But at the same time, you never know.
I'm just pissed this series is at 7. Like, this is exactly, and I'm pretty sure we discussed this. It's like we wanted to avoid a game 7 against Jersey, just because of the rivalry and stuff like that. Like, we just needed to get through that series early and often and just, have our guys rest. But, we also avoid, a game that, seems exciting on paper, but it's like, do you really want to be in that situation when, you're the favorite in this series and you have the better team and you're going to lose to the rival? Like, come on. Like, I just, as a fan, I wouldn't want that for my team.
I don't need to be in the hospital. I don't.
Yeah, no.
Which away jersey should I wear tomorrow to school? Blank CCM or the Rick Nash? I say the blank. I say go with the blank.
Why?
Why? Because I don't know. Go with the blank. Go with the blank. That's just my pick. I don't have a reason.
No, do Rick Nash. Do Rick Nash. Come on.
All right. Well, we didn't help you there.
I'd say Rick Nash.
I don't know. I don't know about that one.
Nah, dude. Big dick.
Go with the blank.
Big dick Rick. Come on. Turn me up.
I mean, you're always talking about how you're part of the Nick fan club, so I guess go with the Rick Nash jersey.
What? Wait, what'd you say?
He always is commenting. Where is it?
Who? Aiden?
Yeah, he's always commenting Nick fan club. So go with the Nick saying.
I thought you. Oh my god, I'm so tired. I thought you said I thought you were talking about the New York Knicks.
Oh,
I was like, what?
Devils need to play this game 5v5. They were awesome for the first 19 minutes in game 6. Then Cryer scored and they fell apart, which is why, as Ranger fans, we're saying that scoring first would be nice. Scoring first would be nice for them. And yeah, 5v5 was definitely horrendous for the Rangers in the beginning of game 6. So hopefully it doesn't end up being the case.
Yeah, facts.
Carlson and Peugeot are Ranger killers.
Carlson, yes. Peugeot, yeah. You know what? I give Peugeot that too. Yeah, I like that too. Carlson definitely, especially after 2017. That guy literally took that team on his back and just took them straight to Game 7, the conference final against Pitt.
Trying to think of the most underrated Ranger killer right now. Like, there's got to be someone that's just he's done nothing the
Yo,
rest of his career, but has just killed
I
the
think
Rangers.
he only played like one series against us in 2015. I was gonna say like Andre Burakovsky from the Capitals, but because he like kind of he low key was a problem for us in that series. Burakovsky.
Gensel, Skinner, yeah, but those are like bigger names. Like I'm talking, give me a third, fourth line player that's a Rangers killer. Give me one of those. That's something that although I guess Pajot is a
Yeah, I was gonna
third
say.
line player, but
Pretty sure he played third line in Ottawa that year. Third line center because I think it was Kyle Turris, Brassard, or Brassard Turris, then Pajot. So that team really wasn't even that bad, honestly. We still should have won that series. Yeah, Ryan Carter.
let's see what else we got. Stop worrying, guys. We got this Rangers experience in Game 7. Good at playing from behind. Devils choke tomorrow. Hopefully, I'm gonna tell you right now though, no comment, no positive words, nothing is going to make me not feel nervous about this game.
And I just feel more nervous just because like of what happened around the league, around us, with the amount of upsets we saw. So, with just the path, right, to the cup, it's been so like more it's never been more clear, at least in my experience as a fan, because back then we've always had Pittsburgh or Washington to deal with, or you know, Tampa last year and then 2015. And even in the West too, Chicago, I mean, they were still a problem. LA, of course. So, um, aside from Edmonton, I mean, hopefully they get bounced before the cup final, and hopefully we make it to the cup final. I mean, that just adds more. That's just more pressure, for this Game 7. I mean, if none of these upsets happen, I wouldn't be as pressured, like, or nervous. I mean, just because I don't, it's just like Boston's still there. We can lose to Boston still, or Tampa Bay, but just
But
everything
then
that's
there's this
gone
other
on.
part of me that is feeling like the Bruins kind of did us a solid now, because if we lose
Yeah.
tonight, we no longer have the worst choke of the first round at the very least. So
Yeah,
they
but
they did us a solid there. The Panthers did us a solid there,
I
and the
can't.
Bruins in a way.
Yeah, I can't lose to. I can't see my team lose to the Devils, though. No, we got to win this game. We have to.
Agree. Okay, as a Devils fan, it is what it is. You tell me that we'd have a Game 7 at home to win round 1 in May. Then we started 0-2. I would have taken it. Just sucks who the opponent is, both sides. Yeah, fair. Uh, that's why, like, I feel like the Devils are. I still think it's ridiculous, the narrative that people say that they were the favorites going into the series. I think they're the ones playing with house money this series, but that was always my opinion of it.
And
But
that's like another thing. Like, probably that's like the only thing that the Devils have going for them, in term like playing with house money. Win or lose, today, it's a successful season for them, I'd say. right? Taking game to a team that went to the conference final to game 7, and especially being down 2-0. I think that's just a successful season for them, and they got a bright future ahead. On top of that, so and they'll only build off of that. But they win the series, even better. But Rangers don't have that. Don't have that benefit of if we lose the series, it's whatever. You got next year, with some of the contracts that are expiring for the Rangers, especially bringing Kane and Tarasenko, like you're kind of trying to go all in for this year, and this year specifically. So, it's losing is not an option for the Rangers. It's just you got to win. You got to take care of business, or else there will be issues like in the offseason.
Yeah, heads will roll.
Yeah, heads heads will certainly roll, and I don't think Galan or anyone else would want to see that, or else there are going to be a lot of question marks, especially for next year, and we may not see a cup for maybe a little bit longer, unfortunately. Maybe I'm just overreacting there, but
It's crazy the duality of what tomorrow's live stream could be for the post game. I'm either going to be jumping, celebrating like a maniac, or
yeah.
it's going to be the most depressing, deflating thing ever. And
it's crazy because this series could, potentially, I mean, do you think it could hold Galan's faith, as a head coach potentially?
yeah.
That
Yeah.
too. There's a lot on the line right now. Aside from the series, there's for the Rangers, for the Rangers, there's and some jobs are on the line right now. So
My life is on the line right now. If this game even goes to OT, I don't think I'm gonna make it. My life is
if
on the
the
line
series
here.
goes to overtime, I think
I don't think I'm gonna make it, man.
no, I don't know if I'm gonna watch I'm gonna turn the TV off, and
No,
I'm
you're
just
not. You're not
yes, I
turning the
am.
TV off.
No,
No.
I'll tell you why. Because my TV is actually delayed, so I'll just get the Twitter notification anyways. So if we lose, I wouldn't have to see the goal. I would just get the notification, and I could just gather my thoughts a little bit easier because I'm not watching anything. But
No, watch it.
no,
Yes.
it's overtime. No,
As long as you make it, of course, because I personally don't know if I'm gonna make it. I think I'm gonna end up in the hospital if it goes to overtime.
bro. If it goes to OT, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? We go to overtime. I'm just gonna call the paramedics over to my house. I'm gonna have them literally on site while
Oh,
I'm
they need to be on site. They have to for me.
yeah.
If it goes to overtime, I don't think there's gonna be a post game, guys. I don't think so. I might be in
If
that
there is
hospital.
no post game, you'll know why he's in the hospital.
Yeah.
Send prayers his way. But yeah, no, I would need paramedics on site. So in case I faint, they'll be there to do some CPR, do whatever the hell they got to do, make me live. Oh
Mark
my
gets
god.
fired if they lose. Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's a fact.
Everything's on the line for the Rangers. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Because, man, if they lose this thing,
I'll forget it. Especially
there's a good amount of players that I could tell you right now. It's probably their last game playing playing in a Ranger jersey.
Yeah.
So,
especially, whoever, probably Dolan, he'll probably step in and be like, what the hell? He hopefully, maybe he sees who we could have played if we had won the series. And, he realizes, we could have, beaten some of these teams, but instead you decide to lose not only to the Devils, but, a rival, and you were up 2-0, so this shouldn't have to be. We shouldn't even be in this position, but we are. And Cardiac Rangers again.
strike again.
Dude, what was we can never get a team that can just go in and win hockey games that they're supposed to win, right? It's always got to be a problem. They always got to play down to they always got to underestimate their opponent a little bit and let them sneak into the series. And make it a 7-game series for no reason. But hopefully, all this pressure hopefully gives them a little boost in energy, gives them more, pop to their game, or skating more jump. I mean, and they're just playing wide awake, and we can hope for that. I can see it going both ways, but I mean, for I stated reasons why, a lot of reasons why the Rangers should win this game in the series. So we'll see. We will see. Always have to be a game 7. Why can never just be easy? Cardiac Rangers. That's why it's Cardiac Rangers. No matter what.
Because then, if it was easy, this would never be an image. This would never be a thing. This is from 2015, I believe, or maybe 2014. Maybe
say the logo on the Stanley Cup playoffs logo.
Let me move the comment here.
It looks like 2015.
Looks like
It
it looks like 2015. So
I can look it up on Google Images, see what.
Well, regardless, this would not be a thing if it wasn't for the fact that the Rangers always go the distance.
Devils are 7-7 in their history, game 7s, like I told you. And I don't know the Rangers record, but I can tell you the last few years, we've had some good luck in game 7s.
Lindy Ruff has never won a game 7 as a coach.
Yeah, so hopefully that stays true, and we do what we got to do.
Luca, all I could say for giving you hope for the game, they dominated games 1 and 2, played a pretty solid bounce back game 6. They should have momentum on their side, and they are, at least on paper, the better team. At the very least on paper, they are the better team. It, of course, comes down to who executes better, though, at the end of the day. And as long as the Rangers execute and play their game tonight, they should be in the driver's seat to win this game very easily.
And we, lit up Schmid in game 6, and he may be the starter, so he may be a little rattled on top of that. So for that, and hey, Igor Shesterkin, you wouldn't, what other goalie would, aside maybe from Vasilevsky, who would you want in behind in your net for game 7? None other. It's got to be
Pietro.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we have Igor Shesterkin, so you got
Al Montoya was a top 10 pick for a reason. I don't know what you're bugging about with this clutch goalie nonsense. They grow on trees.
That's crazy. That's ridiculous. Yeah, so we have Igor. So that alone should give you hope. So if our defense isn't there, we have another somewhat of a defender.
Yes.
So if the Devils' defense isn't there, they have a goalie, but he's not Igor. There's a difference. There's goalies. There's very good goalies. There's elite goalies. There's Igor. On a good day, at least.
Yeah. Obviously, Hank.
You know what? Yeah, that too. But I was just saying.
If we're talking current goalies,
then saying current goalies, but yeah, Hank, game 7, Hank. There's not other. That's for sure. Until Igor proves otherwise, but for now, yeah, Hank. But I was just talking about current goalies, but yeah, Hank definitely.
I don't know the answer to this. I think he might be 1-1 in game 7s because they, of course, had that collapse against San Jose, the Vegas Golden Knights in 2019. And then, of course, they won 2 game 7s last year. How could I forget? Carolina and Pittsburgh. So he's at least 2-1. At least 2-1.
Let me see how many game 7s he had with Vegas in 2018.
Yeah, do the research on that. Calling Sam Rosen saying Panarin shoots and scores today. You and I both, Luca. I'm riding high on Panarin.
Yeah, and the game's on MSG, right?
Yes, thankfully. I dodged a bullet not having to watch one national broadcast game this entire series. Hallelujah to me. Because I know game 3 and game 6 were on national TV.
Why did you not? You don't like national televised games?
No, they're freaking brutal. Yeah, Vasi for sure over Igor in a game 7. Andre too. Hey, that's a fair pick. Andre's an underrated pick as well.
So it looks like Galan has never won. Well, he never was in a game 7 with Vegas in 2018. 2019 San Jose, but obviously he lost that. He blew a 3-1 series lead that as well. So, yeah.
Rangers are 11-6 all time in game 7s. Well, let's make that 12-6. Let's make that 12-6, please. Oh, a shorthanded goal would be so nice.
Oh, Phil, yeah, facts.
Kreider with a shorty. That I would that I'd sign up for.
Honey P, Honey P.
Uh Panthers really just beat the Bruins. Yeah. It's still shocking. It's still shocking.
Indeed.
I mean, on the bright side, if we do lose this game, it could be worse. We could be Boston fans and have to deal with, I guess you were gonna fish that sentence, but you accidentally sent the message. But yeah. Like I said earlier, Boston choking definitely is a favor to us because otherwise we would have been the biggest chokers in round 1.
Facts. Should we do like a Rangers Kahoot right now?
We'd have to probably make one.
How are we just like I was gonna say like pick one out of one that's already created, but definitely gotta do that.
Rangers have a good chance of making the final if they beat the Devils. Yep, we talked about that before. We could beat the Canes, and we are better than the Leafs and Panthers. I'm hoping for a miracle. Yes, Lucas, completely agree.
If we do lose, I'm not gonna be surprised because just our luck as Ranger fans. Just how the Rangers roll. Honestly. It's just how they roll. But with everything happening around the league, this has to be a sign. Like you can't tell me the Devils just like, have losing season after losing season and just like come out of nowhere and then like they did this year and then make a run to the cup. Like, no, like I cannot see that happening. Like it's just gotta be us. It has to, At least we made a run and then we're back again. We got better and then boom, so I just can't see it like I just can't see it happening for the Devils. I mean, you call me biased, but I just and even before 2018, it's like they've had like a little playoff streak for not making it for a while too. Last time they made it was 2012. And then 2018, like,
Yeah.
season after season, losing season after losing season. But at least the Rangers, they had some runs, didn't work out, rebuilt a little bit, and came back, had a run, and lived and learned. And here we are again. So
I just don't like how much this reeks of 2012, man. I don't.
I don't like it either. But you know what? hopefully we can exercise
Right or
those.
wrongs.
What's up?
I said hopefully we could right our wrongs.
Yeah, and exercise those demons and, beating the Devils in 7 and making a cup final run and even winning it with just uh, yeah, you know what? Well, we'll see how I feel if that does happen, but maybe potentially, you know, makes me feel better about that year.
Dear Father in heaven, Rangers in 7. Luca, are, are you new around here? Come on. Come on, Luca. Come on. You know that I'm going to be going ballistic if they win the series. You know it.
I
If you've been around here long enough, you know.
if they win the series, obviously they win this game. They win it in convincing style the way I want it. I'll be happy, of course. OT, not going to be pleased that we are going to OT, but if they get the OT winner, I'll be jumping up and down, running outside on the streets. I don't care how stupid I look. Just, taking my shirt off. Let's freaking go, baby. Turn me up. But if we lose, not good.
I'll be right outside the garden. No,
If
I
we lose.
won't, but no, I meant if we win. I was saying I'd be
Yeah, I'll
outside the
run
garden.
to the garden. I might even
Yeah,
take
I'll
a
run to the garden. We'll
rain.
be out there like Knicks fans.
Yeah, facts. Dude, we'll be starting all kinds of chants. F Trey Young chants, F Altuve chants,
Julius
Julius
Randle.
Randle chant.
Julius Randle.
Dude, we're gonna pull up to freaking Chris Jury's crib after, and we're just gonna have a fucking dinner with him. We're just
I'm
gonna
blessed. He's done miracles
yeah,
on
facts.
me.
Dude, we're gonna pop some champagne bottles. Oh my god, get his wife in there too. Get
No,
in.
no, 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 not the champagne bottles. We saved that for the cup.
All
That's
right. So
safe for the cup.
what do we pop? Nothing. Oh no,
Uh,
let's invite Tyler Mall. We'll get the apple juice out. Just celebrate with
yeah,
apple
just
juice.
crack some apple juice and save the champagne for later.
My bad. My bad. My bad. Tyler Mott's house. They'll definitely be celebrating with apple juice. That's a fact.
And some pretty fine ladies.
Oh yeah.
Now that the
Oh
league
yeah. Don't get me started. Oh,
made
yeah.
it past round 1, who becomes the meme of the league? I mean, it's hard not to say it's the Arizona Coyotes right now.
Oh! I think I meant playoffs for whatever.
For playoff teams,
Yeah, Bruins, right? No, maybe.
yeah, I mean probably.
But just overall, Arizona or maybe even Chicago. No.
Um, it's Arizona.
Yeah, just because they play in a college arena.
Who do you think will be the standout performer for the Rangers tomorrow? Panarin, I'm beating the drum. Who's your pick?
Fuck. I want to say I would say Panarin as well, but you took that, so I'm gonna. But I also actually do think, you know what? I was gonna say Mika. I'm a big Kreider fan, so I'm gonna go with Kreis. Kreis is gonna.
The boyfriends might connect for a few.
Yeah, right. So, but I think Kreis is gonna have a big day, big game. Kreis there too, so he's just gonna get hype, turn up the Ranger fans. He's just gonna go off, dude, and I feel it. I feel it. Kreis, 100%. I'm with that, dude. Honey P.
Please happen. I don't even know how I'd do that post game recap. Like I've obviously thought about it because of last year when we were up 2-0. It was
Yeah.
hard for me not to think about that.
Oh my god, that's
But
crazy.
man,
Or are you wrong?
Like
Yeah.
when we were up 2-0, I was losing sleep thinking about it, man. It's so fucking annoying.
Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah. Dude, if we go to the conference final, I know we got to be Jersey first, but like, I think after being up 2-0 and blowing that, in round 3, but I think the way we win, or we win our third game in that series to get up 3-1 or 3-0 or 3-2 is kind of going to be like 2014. We're just going to win in overtime, like a Marty St. Louis situation. OT winner puts us away from one win away from the cup. So, but yeah, and once you get to the cup, anything can happen, of course. But fuck, like that'd be insane if that actually happens, and then hopefully win it all. But yeah, deal with Jersey first. Oh my god, I don't know what to think.
Fucking nervous.
I'm just I mean, nervous for because we're playing Jersey, but just the fact that if we win this series, we can actually make it to the cup, like the fucking cup.
As fun as this would be, no overtime, please.
Yeah, no overtime.
Nope.
Just
I'd co-sign that, but no overtime, please. Like I've been saying this entire episode, no, nope. Unless you guys want me in the hospital, that's a different story.
I was gonna say different story.
Maybe someone will vlog it, me going to the hospital. But yeah, outside of that, no thanks. No thanks.
We'll get Mr. Beast to visit you at the hospital.
Yeah, he'll just give me like $1 million.
Yeah.
I come back to life, the Rangers are in it. Holy shit, I could go to every playoff game. Thanks, Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast, and your chocolate bars. No way. Oh my god. And then the title of the video is like just being kind to chat, or I don't even know what the fucking video would be. Fucking
KSI and Logan Paul come in. Here's some free prime.
Oh my god. Doing miracles on fans. He's done
Miracles on me.
Dude, wait, time out. If we win today, we come on here, or you, at least you gotta.
Do I put that video up?
Right now? Don't put it up yet.
No. I'm saying if they win.
As the opening intro? Absolutely. Yeah. Well, or do we wait till maybe we win the cup? No, fuck it. We gotta do it, Jersey. We'll do it both. We'll do it for both.
Now I'll think about it. I have time. I have time to think about that.
Or you can put the one of Avery up first, and then because he got Kane. You kept us up to date with
Kane. If Kane gets the game winner, then the Avery video is going up.
And then Drury for the cup. Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
That's facts. Honey P. Let's do it.
Laugh and Heedle need that big games. Yes. Need to. Because Lafreniere, he has not scored a goal. Phil Heedle has not shown up enough. We need big games from them. The kid line having a big game, even though they're broken up. Still, the kids in general having big games would be nice.
Yeah, 100%.
Thank you. I appreciate that at the very least.
I feel like Fox is going to have a big game today, too.
Yeah, just quietly gets 4 apples again.
Dead ass, dude. Dude, Foxy, Ranger fan growing up. Actually, you know what? He's going to be the guy. He's going to be the first star of the game. I'm calling it. If there's anyone to, do it, especially, in our situation, it's got to be Foxy. As a fan, he probably hated the Devils as much as we did too. So he's definitely going to be ready to go. No doubt about that. And then Cride's on top of that. I say Fox, first star, Cride second, and then third star is Zibanejad. But Panarin quietly has a good night as well. Yeah,
agree. As a Devils fan, this is a scary situation to be in. However, it is always wrong to underestimate them or discount them. I have clearly doubted them this season. Only consolation for me would be that they are a young team, that they get come back to form. This is a stronger team next year, hopefully for me. Yeah, I mean, the Devils have some exciting prospects coming through the pipeline. So they definitely have some help along the way to help them build up to become a better team. I think that also that I think winning a cup, Lindy Ruff is not the answer behind the bench for that, but that's just my opinion. So, yo, Dylan, chill in chat, Dylan. That's That's definitely too far there. That's too far.
That's crazy.
King, thank you for the $2 saying let's go Rangers. Let's go Rangers indeed. What other comments do we have? Replicate the OT winner we had against Washington 2015. The only problem is we're not on home ice.
But no overtime. I don't care.
And no overtime.
I don't want overtime. I will literally do. I'll literally pay the refs. I'll pay anyone. I don't like. I'll do anything just to not anything, but anything to a certain extent. I'll say just to avoid overtime. Like if we were gonna lose, I'd rather just lose just by getting blown out. Like I don't want to lose in overtime. That's like even more heartbreaking. At least for me. I wouldn't want to go to overtime and lose. I would if I'm gonna lose, I'm gonna lose just because we sucked. But if we win, obviously OT winner would be kind of hype. But I'm running the risk of losing, seeing my team lose in OT. So I just want to see our team win in convincing style and just call it a day and get out of there.
Yeah. Again, I'll repeat it. I don't want to be in the hospital.
So are you in the hospital once OT starts or
once the third period ends?
Oh, if it's tied, yeah.
Yeah.
It's over.
It's so Joe, man. It's so Joe.
If I don't get an answer from you, I'll call 911 for you.
I've already warned a lot of people to, if it goes to overtime, give me a phone call. Make sure I'm okay. Give me a phone call. So my phone's gonna be blowing up if this thing goes to OT.
Yeah, facts.
I'm gonna be honest, Anthony. I got no idea what's going on in Hartford.
You should vlog yourself for Game 7 tomorrow or today.
I can't. No, I can't do it. I did get my OT winner reaction last year though.
Oh, you did?
It's Pitt. Yeah.
Did you post it? No, you didn't post it. So you recorded yourself without posting it?
Yes. Yes, I did. Although I did post it on my Snap.
Oh, did you? I don't remember.
Rangers win the cup. Next win, the Larry O'Brien Mets win the World Series. It's here for New York. I don't know about the Mets. Don't know about the Mets. I'd be down. I'll co-sign with you on that, but I am not so sure about those Mets. Not so sure.
Yeah, Yankees aren't winning shit either, so I mean, doesn't matter. I don't think any New York baseball team is going to win anything.
No. You guys should have seen me in '94. I was flipping out. The garden was rocking. I had no voice for a week. Please let that be me at some point. Please let that be me.
Dude, I can't imagine being alive in 1994. Like, imagine being like a fan in the Garden, Rangers Devils Game 7 overtime. I don't know what the fuck I would be like, dude.
I'd be
my God, dude.
biting my nails.
Think about that. I'd reserve paramedics. I'll literally buy the whole row and I'll have paramedics side by side. I'll be the only fan in that row. I don't care. I wouldn't care. I can't imagine. And then obviously, the OT winner, I can't imagine how loud that place would have been in the old Garden too. But like I can't just being a fan, like I couldn't imagine how like screwed up it had to have felt to be in that position.
I have a big feeling the Rangers will win, seeing how they won this last game after being down. They are pretty obviously the better team.
Don't jinx us. Please do not jinx us. But
I mean, I will say, I respect the Devils fan
I
saying we're
feel
the
like
better
she's
team for
jinxing us. Like,
once.
whoa, as a Devil fan, I feel like she's
Yeah,
jinxing us.
are you jinxing though? That's the question.
No way. No, no,
Are you
no, no.
trying
You know what?
to do
Listen,
something?
it's okay because last game, game 6, I rode Devils money line. All right, and I'm gonna do it for game 7. All right, so say we won. I'm the guy that controls this at the end of the day. I'm him. I'm him. So I'm gonna ride Devils money line. And we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. Knock on wood.
The Rangers win the Cup, Core will break his limited cursing rule for his videos
Dude,
by a billion. By
dude,
a billion, I'm breaking that.
if they win, yeah, facts. If they win the cup, I don't even see you sitting down for a live stream. I think you're just gonna take your phone. You don't even care who's around you, and you're gonna be cursing and yelling at the phone, right? Like, you'd be like, "Let's fucking go." Like, you're just gonna go live right off your phone, dude.
I feel like if they do win, I actually have to go on the go outside the garden and go live from there.
Dude, if they're I can, but if we win the cup, I actually see us like I don't see us winning home. I see us winning on the road.
Ah, on the
What?
road. Come on. It's not fun. I mean, sure, I'll take the cup. Don't get me wrong, but like,
No,
I want to win at
it's
home. Come on.
yeah, winning at home would be great, but I see us winning. Now we conference final, we win at home, but winning the cup, I see us on the road. Think because the last time we won the cup, we were wearing what was the home jerseys, the away jerseys, the white jerseys. So 1994, I see us winning on the road. I'll say if we have a potential, if we can actually win the cup on the road, I'm definitely going to a watch party in the city somewhere. I do not care where, whatever bar. I'm going, I'm paying, I'm going and celebrating. And I'm going to hug a bunch of strangers and I'm just going to tell them I love you, even though I've never said a word to them in my life.
That parade would go.
Man,
That would do miracles on me. That would do miracles on me.
no, like Chris Jerry. So, like, how every player has like a speech that they say, at the parade. Chris Jerry gets up. No one deserves an intro but Chris Jerry at that point. His intro has got to be, "He's done miracles on me," and he's just waving
It
to the
has to
crowd.
be, yeah.
He's just waving to the crowd. Thank you, thank you. He's done miracles on me. For a
I
good
need it.
for a good minute, we'll play that song for a solid 5-10 minutes on replay. We're replaying that, dude. We're just going to admire this beautiful specimen, the guy that brought the cup home.
What's your parade fit?
What's my pre? So I'm just imagining it's gonna be a hot summer day. So it's gonna be I don't know if I would wear a jersey or not because I'm for 2 reasons. Number one, or actually 3 reasons. Number one, it's gonna be hot as fuck. I'm gonna sweat in my jersey. I don't want to sweat in my jersey. And I don't trust the other Ranger fans because I know they're gonna go crazy as fuck too. So I'm afraid that drinks and food may be spilled on me. So at least if I wear a short sleeve shirt, just easy throw to a wash. It's a little bit different with the hockey jersey.
That's a good point. Yeah. You
Yeah,
gotta if you're gonna wear a jersey, it's gotta be a fake.
yeah.
At
If
least you didn't
anything,
spend
it'll be a
much
thing.
on it.
I actually have a Fanatics jersey, so I'll just wear that if I do wear a jersey. But because it's Fanatics. But no disrespect to the Fanatics owners or to ones that
No, no, all disrespect to the Fanatics owners. You guys fucking suck.
okay. All right. But yeah, I definitely but even then I'd be dying in that jersey. So I'd probably just wear a short sleeve shirt and shorts and fuck. What would I do? What else would I wear? Probably a hat. I don't know. I would
They're
get
up
the
2-0 against Providence right now, huh? Hartford making noise too.
Hartford.
Hartford is
What if
making
Hartford wins
noise.
it all? What if Hartford wins it all and the Rangers win the cup? Like that'd be a perfect season for the Rangers organization.
Drury's gonna get a statue.
Oh yeah, because he did. He was the GM for that team, and then or like GM. I only say GM because like even though he controls whatever happened in Hartford, but Jeff Gordon at the time, was still making the final calls. But you still need like a quote unquote GM for an AHL team. Apparently. But yeah, Jury. Yeah, no, if we win both AHL and NHL, the Jury definitely is going to get a statue outside the fucking garden without a doubt. But, Jeff Gordon's going to take full credit, right? He's just going to completely discredit Chris Jury. And he's also going to, David Quinn. David Quinn's going to take credit for that Stanley Cup. You know it, Evan.
Oh yeah. And you'll have John Davidson. Stop. Still got to rebuild. Still got to look at the picture. We're still a couple years away.
Dude,
There's a big picture.
bro.
We just got to look at that.
Dude, I swear, Gordon, JD, and fucking David Quinn are going to pull up to that cup parade. Quinn's press conference. Yeah, like I developed Adam Fox. I won him at Norris, Panarin winning the Hart, or top 3 in the Hart. I got him there. I developed all these guys. You know what I mean? So what did you think about Patrick Kane and Vladimir Tarasenko? Yeah, I shook hands with them, so I automatically gave him magic. Just fell through from there. John Davidson, congratulations for them winning the cup, but I really still think they're 3, 4, 5 years away from really being a cup contender. Jeff Gordon.
Yeah, then we're still going to somehow get McDavid in the offseason, start building a dynasty. Still a few years away. I don't know.
Yeah, Jeff Gordon would be like, yeah, too many stars. They're overpaying everyone. Too many stars. Actually, I shouldn't say he actually overpaid for Trouba. But aside from that, yeah, too many stars because Gordon I just wouldn't see Gordon like bringing in Patrick Kane or Tarasenko at least. But
yes, we did go a bit overboard. We're going a bit overboard. I won't lie, but
I apologize, Shelly. But
thank you for the $50 dono. That I do appreciate a lot. That is a big W.
Miracles on you.
It works. But that is a big W right there. Thank you, Shelly, for the $50. I really do appreciate that. That will be contributing to to a nice meal at a Ranger playoff game because we know that that's not even going to be close to getting me a ticket to a playoff game.
I mean, at that point, if it's round 3 or cup final, I think meals are going to be north of $100. Freaking tray of sushi is probably going to be $150.
That's a fact. Rebecca, I gotta ask though, how did you become a Devils fan if your entire family is Ranger fans? Don't tell me you started rooting for them recently and it has to do with them making the playoffs this year. Like don't tell me it's that situation.
Yeah, I don't see any other reason why. Respectfully, but
I want to pull a comment up, but I have no idea if it's like YouTube friendly. I really don't, so I'm not going to. But
yeah, let me find this.
It's funny.
I'm finding this comment now.
Like part of it's funny.
Which one? Like you?
It starts with all I beg right now is that Gallant has these boys ready to play, even if it means. And then I don't know if the rest of it's YouTube friendly or not, so I'm going to play safe. But
let me see this. Oh, I'm actually blind. I don't even see that comment. Lucas comment, David Quinn saying, I used to pray for times like this because he gets the Oh, that's great. That's a great comment, Luca. Unreal. Dude, David Quinn is going to pull, bro, he's going to pull up like in some like gown, like acting. He's like fucking Jesus Christ, and he's like, "Yeah, I blessed all these players. You're welcome."
No, I
But
was born and raised in Jersey. My family is from the city. Okay. That makes more sense, but you should have followed in their footsteps.
yeah,
You were
that's a fact.
close. You should have followed in their footsteps.
He's the
I mean,
miracle.
to be fair, Dylan, there's probably not a lot of devil YouTubers out there, so they gotta resort. They gotta resort. David was such a bad coach, but looking back now, what a goat he was. I don't know about all of that, but
David Quinn just seems like that guy. Like he just seemed, dude. He was definitely in a frat in college. He seems like such a frat like human being. Like if you know what I mean, just seems like such a college boy guy. I don't even know. You know, if you know, you know. Dolan's speech in the parade will be, you know, out of all the great people that was here on earth, you know, Jesus. God, they me. I just want to say I want us this year. You're welcome. That's crazy. That's
it's
crazy.
so true. That is exact. I could see it going down like that as he's doing snow angels and all the money that he got from the playoffs and everything. David Quinn gonna say he did all the development on the kids, got them a playoff ready. Oh yeah, because last year he's like, well, everyone expected us to be at this point. If I was still around, we would have got to that point too. Like, shut the fuck up.
I can't believe he actually took credit for like half of the team's success.
Yeah, seriously.
Fuck off.
What a fucking jerk off. I'll buy all of you Papa John's if we win the cup. All right, I'll take some free food. Why not?
Not Papa John's. Come on.
I know, but like it's free food. It's
No,
free food.
I'm not touching Papa John's. Come on. No, 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 no. We need the best New York pizza around town.
If we lose the cup, then are we still gonna hear Gallant say we battled hard and two good teams played each other?
No matter what happens,
No, you're gonna hear more of I don't know if my mic's picking up, but him tapping the table. That's what you're gonna hear more of than him saying anything.
he'll just respond just by tapping. So he's gonna do like tap sign language if that makes any sense.
No, I forgot to, but they still won the game, so because otherwise I would have had to find a way to have pineapple pizza before game 7 tonight. So thankfully I don't have to have it again because that would have been bad if I had to have it again after them winning.
Next game, if we can go to the next game, hopefully they win. That pineapple pizza sounds freaking amazing right now for whatever reason.
It's not that amazing though. I can tell you it's not that amazing.
Wait, you've had it?
Oh yeah, I had it. That's why this started because when I went with C Jet's ice cold takes, and then I think C Jet's had his brother there, and then his friend. We all went to that pizzeria I was telling you about before the game against the Golden Knights, and I ended up seeing that pineapple slice through the glass, and I'm like, yeah, well, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, and I decided to try it. It was not good, but I still powered my way through it.
Well, two things. Number one, you say you don't like pizza, like in general, right? So that doesn't help.
Yeah.
But like, what's so special about this pizzeria and this specific slice? Like,
It's got to be from the same pizzeria, and it's got to be the exact same slice, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
no,
got to be
I'm
that.
saying, I mean, I'm just asking, why do people want you to like, or why is this like pineapple? Is it like popular or something like that? Like, why though? And why is it popular in this pizzeria? Or it's just like some sort
It's
of
not popular in the pizzeria. I just got it. I just happened to get it, and they won the game. So that's the whole reason everyone in chat is saying that.
So how did they know you got the pineapple slice?
Because CJS was talking about it on the last live stream.
Got it. That makes sense.
Upset Colorado loss, was hoping to watch the Rangers lift the cup here in Colorado. Well, sorry that you don't get to see that happen, but I will say that
We don't get
I didn't really want to play Colorado. I'm not gonna lie.
we don't get to see Fugazi Makar anymore. Thank God.
Freaking pineapple pizza. Now I got everyone in chat talking about pizza. Although actually I didn't. The Papa John's comment started it.
Surprisingly. We need Gordon Ramsay to make me pizza. I want to try that. I actually pay good money for Gordon Ramsay to make me pizza.
No, I want Gordon Murphy to make me pizza.
That's crazy. Gordon Murphy is ridiculous. That's insane. Buddy, imagine David Quinn making you pizza. He burned that slice, he's burning that slice, dude.
Yeah, we developed the pizza well though.
Yeah, well done. We developed it well done. David Quinn definitely likes his cheeseburgers well done.
Oh, he definitely gets a well done steak. He 1,000% does.
Burnt fries, absolutely. Burnt fries.
Yeah, he likes a good char on everything. He likes a good char.
Literally, my guy eats like the charcoal out of the fucking barbecue.
Yeah, he just eats char.
Bro, he's all that. He is that guy.
Sorry if anyone in chat likes well done steak, but no offense, but
I actually
you're very strange.
I don't know how.
I'll take my pizza medium rare.
Ridiculous. That's crazy. That's crazy. That cheese is gonna fall right off. Holy cow. I actually tried a what's it called? It's medium rare or no, yeah, medium rare, medium. It's medium well, right? Yeah, I ordered medium well one time. It literally was a brick.
Yeah, it's not.
It was not.
Yeah, you might as well just eat a belt or a shoe at that point. Yes, agree.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yes, medium rare is the way to go.
But like, here's the thing: like, depending on the restaurant, because like certain restaurants, and even like if you get like a burger from somewhere, like you say medium rare, like they'll actually cook it rare. Like I don't know if you've ever experienced that, but I have, and it's just like, so like if you ever go back there or even just to play it safe, you just sometimes if I get like a vibe like this, I don't know, restaurant or diner, wherever the hell I am, isn't gonna like cook my food the way I would like it, I just order it medium because worst case, it's medium rare, and best case, it's medium. Or if they overcook it, just medium well, but I'll take that. But I feel like medium is definitely the safest option, but medium rare from a good cook or a good chef is the way.
Yeah, medium rare is the only way.
All right, timeout. How do we go from Game 7 Rangers to talking about steaks and just like burgers and how they should be cooked?
That's good podcasting, but we'll have somebody in the comments. At this timestamp, they stop talking about steak and they start talking about hockey again. Just like we had with baseball. Somebody decided to put the timestamp in the last podcast. Oh, they stopped talking about baseball at this time. Although for some reason, to some people, this conversation is more okay than baseball. Another sport, no, you can't do that. But you could talk about steak. You could talk about food. That's okay. They got David Quinn cooking. That's why it's rare, not medium rare. He didn't develop the steak enough.
That's ridiculous.
That's a good comment.
That's crazy.
No, he's not even gonna get that rare. You're just gonna get what do you get when you have
freaking
raw red meat? Because I don't know what you get. I know with raw chicken you get salmonella, but
freaking David Quinn. If David Quinn was cooking for me, like Like if he was cooking like chicken, bro, like he wouldn't even cook that shit raw. Like he actually bring the live chicken out and be like, "Here, eat it. It's freaking live."
They'd cut his freaking neck
It's
off and
it's
then just be like, let's go, have it.
yeah, it's more than just a raw. It's like ultra raw. It's living. There's blood circulating.
David Quinn would put in the wrong ingredients. Yeah.
David Quinn definitely.
He doesn't season his steaks at all.
David Quinn. David Quinn doesn't know. I no, I messed up the joke. See, I messed it up. I can't say it now. It's no, I took too long. Forget it.
Like I was saying though, he just throws the steak on the grill out of the package. He doesn't season it at all.
He definitely fucks up a hard boiled egg. I'll say that. He doesn't know how to cook a hard boiled egg. He'll definitely fuck that one up. 100%.
The water at Amalie Arena is probably the best water I've had.
Okay. So talk about water. I don't know what it is up here in New York. The Sprite is different than in freaking Florida. I swear to God, Florida Sprite in Florida tastes so fucking different. I don't know what it is. If you Floridians, whoever is in here that lives in Florida, or whoever's been there on vacation, they've had Sprite in Florida. If you know, you know. I'm telling you, dude, you have Sprite in Florida. It's so different down there than it is up here in New York, dude. I'm telling you.
Yeah, we'll beef with Florida if we meet them in the conference finals because we've already dunked on New Jersey a bit. I'm sure if we play Carolina, we'll dunk on Carolina, and then we'll save Florida for the conference finals if we meet up with them. Then we'll start dunking on Florida. All sodas are made locally, so it tastes different because of the water.
All right, that makes sense. Because I was just like, dude, every time I go down to Florida, I'll be like, yo, why is this like taste like different? It's like weird. I hate when you go out to like a restaurant or a diner or whatever you go, or just sports bar or bar and grill. You ask for Sprite and they give you seltzer. Fucking hate when that happens. Or like they give you Sprite, but it doesn't have like it's just terrible. It's just like you don't even taste like the Sprite.
McDonald's got that battery acid Sprite. It hits different.
Oh my god, dude.
I've never had Sprite in my life, so I can't. I have to take a back seat
You
on this
never
one.
had Sprite?
No.
That's crazy. Come on. Why not?
Florida water is disgusting. Yes.
Bro, that's like straight out of the ocean, essentially.
Nick trying to teach Quinn to boil an egg. All right, take a pot and fill it with water. Quinn grabs a pan. Nick sighs at the background.
Oh my god. Bro, Quinn is
I don't
gonna
even think he'll grab a pan.
take a spatula.
Or he'll.
It's called, dude.
I don't even think he'll grab a pan. I'll just grab like a plastic bowl. He'll just grab like Tupperware and then be like, here, yeah, let's throw this on.
Take like a glass plate or some shit like that.
Apparently, New Jersey water's no good either. Huh. This conversation has just completely went off the rails.
Do we like end it here? I don't even know. It's like, I mean, I don't
I don't
know.
know. Chat, are you entertained enough? Do we end it?
Yeah, facts. Like, it's up to chat at this point because, like, we kind of spoke about what we needed to speak about. It's just,
Yeah, we talked game 7. If anyone's still here, expect us to talk hockey. Just close out. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but keep it rolling. Someone said.
that's one person, I guess. I don't want to we got to do it for the majority.
Nick DeQuinn as he's packing his things to leave. Yeah, put the plastic bowl on the stove. What could possibly go wrong?
That's crazy.
I think we'll end it here though. We're going off the rails a little
Yeah, facts.
too much here, but it was a nice distraction from the nerves with game 7, but we'll be back at it again on the channel for a more serious conversation later tonight for the post game. Will I be depressed? Will I be celebrating like a maniac? That's for you guys to find out. We will find out. Thank you guys for tuning in for this late night live stream, especially. I do appreciate it. Again, Shelly, thank you for the $50 dono, especially.
W.
That was a W. W chat, W stream. We're going to wrap it up here.
Well, yeah, true. But I was saying W's in the chat for Shelly. Show her
That's
some
a fact. That's a
love.
fact.
So show her some support in the chat.
That is a fact. But thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you guys in the next episode where hopefully we're talking about a round 2 preview. Let's hope.
Right.